How's it going, everyone? My name's WonderboyJake and welcome back to another video. Today I'm showing off the BloodKnight armor set. If you didn't know how to get this, this was during the Friday the 13th event. It was a drop of the minions, but not of the boss. But yeah, this is a pretty cool armor. It was in the pre-beta, but I forgot what it was called. I think it was like red armor or something like that. So here's all the set. The set comes with one armor piece, two wrist pads, I guess you could call them. So it's that one and that one, and it comes with two swords and one boot. Now this is what I'm wearing, and that chopper, the weapon, is an axe. That's what I'm wielding at the moment. Here it is, pretty nice. And then we got the short sword. We can equip that. It's like a little tiny dagger. Looks pretty cool. But yeah. So we're gonna show you. Well, I'm gonna show you the other wristbands. So these are the ones I'm wearing now. These ones for here, and these are the normal just wrist pads. Picked for here. So yeah, they don't have that bit on your elbow, but I like these ones. You know, it just makes me feel a bit more armored. And yeah. Now the swords I was pretty disappointed with. They don't really match the armor piece, and you know, it's kind of I know I just don't really like them. But if you was lucky enough to get Shard's Doom Machete, which is this by here, it has this red little underline, and it goes really nice with the armor. You got the black, you know, the charcoal black by here, and that matches, you know, this part by here, and then you got the red, which matches the armor, which is like a lighty pinky reddy color. And another thing I really kind of was like a bit weird is that this bit by here, the leggings are like a skin color, I guess you could say, like a light darkish lightish brown. I know that's really weird. It doesn't actually match with the black. If that was to go all the way down, I think that would look really cool. And same on the shoulder pads, not the shoulder pads, the arm wrist pads, I guess you could call them. You know, it's got this like this color by here, which doesn't really match. I reckon if that was all black, that would look pretty cool. So all in all, the set's a pretty good one, and you can see you got the black on the on your boots as well. And you know, we got this mace. Now I reckon the machete, it looks really well with the set. You look like a crazy crazy serial killer. But with the swords that come with the set, it doesn't. It just see, that looks really like, how can I put it? It looks really breakable. It looks like if I drop that stick would just snap, and it doesn't have any of that red or, you know, anything to match with the armor, and it just looks like you've just picked it up off a random enemy. It doesn't actually match. Now with this, the machete, it kind of matches. Obviously people will know, oh, that doesn't belong with the armor set, it belongs with the shards, you know, this armor set you can get. So yeah, you can usually see you could have actually got this armor set without the weapons in pre-beta. I don't know about both arm pieces though. I think you can only got one of them. But yeah, this is a seasonal item, so that means you can't get it now. I'm guessing next Friday the 13th, maybe if you're lucky, they'll like re-add it, or they might make an update to it and change the colors, or, you know, put a different new Friday the 13th armor set out. So yeah, this was pretty easy to get. All you would have to do is slay the minions, and they would drop it quite a lot. The drop rates were pretty high. It wasn't that hard to get, unlike all the shards armor pieces, which are pretty damn hard to get. Unlike this, you know, this is pretty easy, and it looks kind of cool as well. There was no helmet in this armor piece, this armor set, but you could mix and match with some of the random pieces if you want to get it looking good. I have a red cape because this doesn't come with a cape. I put that on, but I don't know, the cape is too dark to match with this, I guess. It's like, you know, not light enough. But yeah, you could just rock that, or if you have the warband cape, that's also a good touch too. But you got this, you know, this yellow stuff, which, you know, it looks pretty cool. Or you can go with the, what's it called down by here, if I can find it, the BloodKnight cloak. Now this is a good one too, because it matches, you know, the darkness theme of it, or, you know, the black parts by here and all the black parts by there. But the only problem with this cape is that it clips through the armor. I don't like it when it clips through the armor. Like with swords on the back, I don't mind that. If the sword's on the back and it's clipping through the cape, that's fine, I don't care. But when it comes to armor, especially when you're wearing, you know, like red, it's really noticeable. And yeah, all they probably would have to do, I don't actually know, but they could just make it so the coat's a bit buffier, so it doesn't clip through this. but all in all, you know, there's a pretty good cape to wear with it. You can, you know, it's not really, we don't really have any red helmets at the moment. You know, we don't really have, I think, red to wear, so you know, we just got stuck with these. So yeah. So all in all, it's a pretty good armor. It looks pretty decent. It's well, it was easy to get during the event, the season event, Friday the 13th. Yeah, it was pretty easy, and I just love it. It looks pretty cool. And obviously, it's the warrior. If you know, it's the warrior default armor, but it's painted red and it's got a bit more items. I'm fine with that. You know, red's a pretty good color to have it changed to. You know, and yeah. So I'm just gonna equip all the bits I can equip at the moment. So I'm gonna put the axe on a minute, and I'm gonna take off my cloak. And there we go. So I can just show you. This is what it is. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you like the music that I'm using in my background, make sure to go check the description. I'll have a link to his channel, and you might like it. It's a pretty good channel and has some really good music on it. So go check that out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.